How many women have you slept with?
Am I a freak show?
A young woman named Mickey performs a poem for a crowd in a bar in Australia. She enters the car of a known individual as she drives off. Former police officer Jill is now a private investigator who looks into cases involving missing people. She finds work searching for Mickey, who has been missing for the past 2 weeks.
Yes, this is Jill Fitzpatrick. Yes. I do missing persons.
Jill meets Diana, the poetry professor at Mickey's university. She has to investigate possible suspects, with whom Diana is one of them. Jill finds herself attracted to her instantly, whom she has known then after that Diana is married.
In her is the end of breeding. Her boredom is exquisite.
May I help you? I'm Jill Fitzpatrick, but I'm looking for Mickey. She's missing.
They go out for drinks and meet up for coffee on a few occasions, and surprisingly not necessarily talking about Mickey.
How many women have you slept with?
How many of you slept with?
Jill is supposed to investigate Diana, but she has drawn her attention towards the professor. Then they can no longer control their emotions and they finally make out. Mickey's parents inform Jill that Mickey's body has been located. They feel that Jill should carry on her investigation since the cops were not helping them. Jill keeps working, but her relationship with Diana is taking up her time. Diana's husband happens to catch them together one day, but he doesn't seem to care.
He left a trail of lovers like Hansel and Gretel left bread.
Didn't the bread get eaten by scavenging birds?
Jill is introduced to the poet community by her friend Lou. She meets Bill and Tony, two older poetic men who were involved in romantic relationships with Mickey. Neither wants to speak with Jill. She then delivers a selection of Mickey's poetry about Bill to Diana. She refers to them as victim poetry and Mickey as a nympho in a sexually suggestive manner. Jill begins to receive threatening phone calls from a voicemail impersonator. A video that was shot of Mickey in the pub the night she vanished is given to Jill by Mickey's roommate.
Help me find who killed her. Come on!
Diana attempts to do erotic asphyxiation while making out one night by choking Jill. Diana asks her later if she had fun with it. Jill claims she can't recall.
Did you like it?
I can't remember.
When Jill runs into Bill, he claims that Mickey broke him and forced him to write garbage. He promises to bring the evidence he has that relates to the case to Jill's house. Bill dies as his car explodes when he is traveling to her house. Jill informs Diana that Mickey had written some evil poetry, which Bill had told her about. Diana says they have to find them. Jill asks Diana if Mickey has ever written her poems, as she starts to wonder about other people in Mickey's life. Diana claims that although she is unsure, Mickey was heterosexual and that other women were merely jealous of her. Jill left feeling furious that Diana doesn't seem to care about Mickey's case. To see the poet Tony, Jill travels to Brisbane. He informs her that Mickey maintained a journal which she gave to Diana for a poetry project. The diary is gone when Jill later breaks into Diana's office. She is aware now that Diana misled her. Barbara, Tony's wife, visits Jill. She informs her that Diana tampered with Bill's vehicle and that Diana has been madly in love with Tony for several months. She said that Jill had come up to her. Jill returns home to discover that it has been broken into. Mickey's video has been erased. Jill finds and watches a duplicate of the tape she created. Diana is on the video, chatting with Mickey. She then observes Mickey leaving the bar with Diana and her husband. Jill meets Nick, Diana's husband. Is he in love with Diana? She asks. Yes, he replies, and Jill agrees as well. After some flirting, they start making out. She asks him if he killed Mickey as he puts his fingers on her throat. He reveals to her that Diana was there when he accidentally choked and killed Mickey. It was a sex game that went wrong and he didn't mean to do it. Jill brings her evidence to the cops. She meets Diana, who informs her that if she tells anyone about what she knows, she will be sued. Meanwhile, the cops examine the evidence and listen to an audio tape Jill made of Nick confessing.
Want more queer content? Then please subscribe and hit the notification bell.